What's up, dude?
What's going on?
How was your weekend off?
It was in the shop the whole time, so really didn't change much. It's been one of those weeks where we were backed up everywhere, and the race bikes were there, so we were trying to catch up with some motors and a couple projects we've had in the shop on the business side that are fun projects that just don't really have deadlines, so we just kind of working on when we can. So just trying to get everything squared away and all that stuff. So feel good. I like this race. Just it's iconic. So as a fan, I've always looked forward to this race. It was one of the ones I personally always wanted to go to. So going here last year for the first year with the team was awesome for us. So this year we got some more riders, and I think we're gonna get 2 in the main event. Definitely, for sure. Maybe, definitely, maybe. So it'll be good. So Smith is a sand guy. So I mean, he'll see this after the race. So there's a lot of pressure on him. He doesn't know it now, but there's a lot of pressure on him for this because I feel like he can 100% make it in, with that. So I'm excited for that. Alex is always right there on that bubble. So there's, it's unless something's wrong. And then AJ's been riding during the week with Jet and stuff. So seems a little bit more confident coming into it. So hopefully that'll stay with him. Brad Bell's gonna be out this weekend. Still, he tried to ride Thursday and his shoulder just wasn't allowing it. So he said he's close to being back. I think we're pretty much 100% ready for Dallas, but with us, another week would be good for him. And this race is not easy on the bodies because the bike setup is always tough. So it's a good decision to stay off. And yeah, we're gonna keep on. I'm putting on some paddles. The Maxxis Scoop.
Yeah, oh yeah. We probably should have waited like maybe
a year.
Another week to rebuild a race bike.
But it's fresh.
It's fresh now for the motor. It's fresh.
Can we talk about this? Mike comes in from California to Maryland to our shop and is trying to help us out because we had a couple motors we needed to do.
Oh yeah.
And we were like, we had the schedule set of like, all right, we'll do bikes on Monday.
Oh god.
Truck leaves Wednesday night. He's like, I only need Monday to do the bike stuff. Everyone, I'll be there to help out bikes.
So why did y'all just get here last night?
So Wednesday, all the bikes are loaded up in the truck, except for Alex's. Mike was still 2 and 3/4 of a day working on this thing. Okay. It looks mint.
I got a video of him doing the.
But we didn't even have enough time to put graphics on it because the truck was leaving.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know.
He was like, dude, I only need 1 day for the race bike, dude, and then after that we'll do some motors and some other stuff.
He needs a month, bro.
I was honestly, I called up AMA and was like, hey, I don't think he's gonna be able to race Daytona. We'll see you at Dallas. And they're like, does he got COVID again? I was like, nah, dude, Mike working on his shit.
So anyway, you're already doing paddle tires, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, it's Daytona sand, so it's not a far stretch.
So this is more because of the sand and not so much because of possible mud.
Have you seen the forecast? I just got
look,
the
zoom in.
Lyft driver, he told me it's gonna be freaking
right there, look.
Sand and mud.
So we covering both. Check and check.
Oh,
I'm down to run this. Honestly, I'm down to run this all day. I ran this thing in outdoors. This Maxxis Scoop, dude, I'm telling you, it's so sick. And plus, this thing is so good off the start, because look at the knobbies, dude. This thing eats.
So since we run the suspension side of things, there's sometimes our customers need some sag setups and stuff like that, and that's kind of the benefit of us being here. We can make those things happen. Logan's bike, and he runs 250. Is it West now? Is that where we're on? So 250 West in Florida. He runs our suspension settings, and he was just getting his sag checked up before he goes out and does his first timed qualifying since they canceled free practice. We're gonna switch tires up on this one just because the base is softer. So for this, running the Scoop is a much better choice. Plus the riders are real confident in it, so that helps us out too. They know that it works, they trust it, and it's a good feeling for that. We're gonna throw some pantyhose on the radiator louvers. And
so does coming into a day like this where it's Daytona, there's a bunch of sand and it's super muddy, are you like stressed out at all more than normal, or are you just,
I don't want to say it stresses me out, but
just
definitely
taking what comes?
I know what headaches are going to be. It's not going to be a fun, like this isn't going to be the fun easy going. This is going to be you earn your money on this one. So yeah, if we got paid. I'm a big handguard.
Yeah, big handguard guy. Yeah, I mean, you never know whenever, I mean, say like you tip over in a corner, they can kind of help with the levers, keeping everything clean, you know, just keeping the gloves clean. Whenever we got conditions like this, you never know. So you want to keep your hands clean and dry as possible.
Prep your bike as quick as you can, and then probably, if you don't mind jumping on mine, then just so we're yeah. Sorry, my bad. No, you're good.
Music services. Just $5 a month. Listen to your music ad-free for a month and see how it feels. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast.
Hey.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Swell. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Whatever you do with editing and all that bullshit.
Yep.
Can we cut to like the
Make it look really fast.
the Sarah McLachlan commercial? The new Arms of an Angel. Can we have that like the background, and then we just put up like the website and then show people how to buy T-shirts to help the hole in the engine fund?
Oh yeah, a deal.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
So A-Ray blew up the bike.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
He does stuff like that.
That's what he does.
He does.
That's a good. He did good. He gets 2 scoops. 2 scoops Sunday.
How you doing?
About as good as it can be, I guess. Luckily, I have an awesome team that works their ass off, so that's good.
Is it a relief when it starts first ride?
Yeah, it makes you feel a little bit good inside. We have a lot of fun. We joke a lot, but when things like this happen, the whole entire team comes together and we all have jobs.
P3.
Take it. Third? Yeah, that's my best one yet.
Holy cow. Where were you overall?
I don't know, that's what I'm waiting on.
We're going 3-3-3 in that rhythm?
Yeah, I got it.
Wow, that's big. Our segment times there must
It's
be
sketchy though, dude. I hope I land it right and just go for it. I'm like, here we go. Yeah, I like Daytona. I've done good here in the past. So.
Your day has just been full of excitement, bro.
I live for that.
like NASCAR, right?
Motor swap, fork swap, shock swap.
The fork swap, we went on a gamble. I mean, that was kind of, you never know what you're gonna get at Daytona. Sometimes a super soft setup is really good there. Sometimes it's not. On this case, it wasn't good. He's been wanting to go stiffer for the last round or 2 rounds, and we tried the setting, and he really liked it. And you know, I asked him at the end of the races of wherever we were last in Orlando too, and I was like, "What do you want to do for Daytona? You want to keep it soft, or you want to switch over settings to the new one you like?" And he was like, "Let's keep it soft." So, and I think it was the right call. I mean, obviously it ended up not being that way, but I think at the time with what we knew, it was the right call. And it looked really good. He's not liking the action in the shock very much, so we are going to rebuild it and make a small little internal setting change for him and get him back there. But he looked really, really good, and this is really hot.
Okay, so last question.
What do you got for me?
The world is wanting to know,
Yes.
does the entire motor go on A-Ray's total? Or how does that work?
I feel like it's got to.
He's got a whole frame and a whole
I feel like he's
motor
got to
on
put it
there.
on there. I mean, yes, a motor can be a wear part, but we've we've kept up on that portion of it, and no one else's bikes have had that. So I think that this is a motor failure, whether it's an Alex Ray coal sting or not, doesn't really change it. I mean, if we put the Vince Freeze frame on there, because that wasn't his control, it's got to go on there. We said at the beginning, the only thing that wasn't going to go on there was wear parts.
Yeah.
And the crank is not a wear part like that.
When it goes through the freaking case, yeah. No,
so I think there's going to be some big changes to his number if I had to guess.
Thankfully, hopefully he sold some things. We'll find out.
I don't think we were there for that level. They've got to be. It's got to be 5. I bet you it's 5,000 for a motor. Yeah,
probably.
Like a sticker motor price.
Yeah, pretty close.
We'll look it up.
We will, and we'll add it to the board.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Knock on wood. History has a way of repeating itself. Every time we have a cluster of a day, the night show surprisingly goes decent. We'll put it that way. It goes decent. And ironically, I feel like we have a better shot putting 2 bikes in the main event today than we do at all the other times I've said it. And I say that every single time I say it. So that means that this one's better than the last time I said it. Smith is looking good. And I think he can, as long as he can hold it together mentally and get a good start. Smith can run main event. Alex had way less time than everybody else on the thing. He went out there with the first one, didn't have any luck on the first practice at all, and the bike blew up. And then the second qualifier, he was still trying to figure out the bike and make sure that's where he wants it. You know, it's not always a good feeling for a rider to go to a practice or not a practice, but a spare engine. So he did. He's turned down some quick laps on a track that everyone else had a lot more time on. So he's still there, and he's a warrior, man. He'll grind through all that crap. And then you got, AJ, who looked a little off today. His wrist is hurting him some, but we made some changes to the bike, and hopefully it's the way he wants to go, and he'll be able to get a good start and put it in there as well. So we're good. On my end though, I truly love the chaos. It makes it enjoyable. I love seeing the team come together that way. Every single person is pitching in and making things happen. We're there, and it's good because the riders have confidence in us and know that no matter who's working on whose bike or what we got, it's gonna work. It's gonna be good. Plus, it's boring if it's just all going right. Like, this is the fun shit. I mean, the board's gonna change a whole lot, but it's good, man. Hi, my name is Jason.
Hi, Jason.
What am I supposed to talk about?
What?
What are we supposed to talk about? What are we doing here?
Well, I don't know. Everybody's being negative. Give me something positive.
Ooh! We blew a motor. Nah, one of those days, man. It's just up and down. On my end, it's a lot of emotion. And I was just telling my wife about that. You never know how much it's going to cost me each day, and when I run on such a short budget, it's kind of a big deal. You want these guys to do well. You want to do well. Sponsors are going to help out more if we have better results and things like that. So days like this where we're blowing a motor and doing shock builds or changing settings, it's a lot of work, and I do enjoy that side of it. And like I said, I'm still happy and smiling. It's so fun. But it's just up and down, and then you're hoping to get some guys in the main, and Jeremy got a good start in LCQ, and just, and LCQ was stacked. There was nothing, shoot, McElrath didn't even qualify, number 12. So it just says, but those guys were battling out for like 10th. Him and Alex were battling it out good. It was a fun little thing to watch, and I enjoy it. Just with the lighting and the way the trailers are, I think we're going to hold off to update the board until Dallas. I think it'd be better that way. Plus, we'll put it on the other thing. The day's over, so I know at least the cost is not there. Did you guys look at the motor though? Like, can we just take a look at it?
No, we did. No, dude, I have
You got like 900 things of these. See this?
Wow.
That's a hole. That's actually the crank rod right there.
Oh my.
We couldn't get the bottom motor mount out. So
Crazy.
yeah, it's good. I'm putting back. We used Rod Bell's forks for AJ today, so I'm putting them just on a switch, and I'm gonna clean up and have some fun. I'm gonna go back and hang out with the wife and just relax. She was able to make it out this time, so it's been good. She got to see me work. She always thinks I don't do anything in these trips, so I showed her.
Buy some merch.
Buy some merch.
We desperately
It
need
legit goes to everything that these guys break. So Alex probably has to sell about $3,600 worth of stuff this week, so help him out. I know it's cool to see like Swap Moto, you know, Don bought some shirts and stuff, and it's cool to see other people in the industry, you know, jumping on board and supporting it and joining the program. It's fun. It really is, and I think it's cool to see both sides of, you know, how this works. It's a marketing side, and it's also, you know, a cost to go racing. So it's been good. Everyone rode good, and I'm pumped.